song was called "You Are a Kaleidoscope," and it was because I said McDonald's, instead of putting croc shoe keychains, things that children can't use for anything, that's only to sell stuff, or demons with removable heads that cost thousands of dollars to make the molds and the castings for. Why not an old-fashioned toy like a spinning top, or like those little LED keychains that light up, like a flashlight, like they give away when you buy insurance, or a kaleidoscope, or a magnifying glass. Like, collect all four, like things that make children think. So that's why that song was just on the radio. Now it's something called Defying Cannibals. But in my fairness, in my opinion, you should not be a cannibal. It's not my opinion, it's a fact. You should not be a cannibal. If I can make this thing stay, fall. No, I can't. Oh, if I put it here. Oh, wait a minute. Pushed the wrong button. Wait a minute. There it goes. Wait a minute. Do the thing. Wait a minute. Oh. It's not turning around. Welcome to live chat. Oh, that turned around.
Yeah?
D.
Who did I see once?
D. D her.
Yeah.
Oh, Debbie, cousin Debbie.
Yeah, that's a real name.
Oh, Irvin. I have the money.
Hold your course.
You get it with us. Unless you want to save them.
They're all the same.
No, they're not. One is Andrew Jackson, and the two Sacagaweas are holographic to be filming the next different. And one is Andrew Jackson. At least from the angle I was looking.
Yeah. Tell me what kind of coffee you want.
I don't want 4 Splendors. How about...
No 4 Splendor. I always take 4 milk, 3 Splendor.
How about 4 milk, no sugar?
4 milk?
No sugar.
Okay. 4 milk, no sugar. Okay. 4 milk, no sugar.
Yeah, Willard put a lot of sugar in my cup on purpose at Burger King. They were swimming in sugar. He did it on purpose.
Oh.
One of the Willards, one of the Billy Vandermarks. He admitted it. I said, you should go by the name Billy. He goes, yeah, I am. I said, that's right, Vandermark. I remember that. And now he's supposedly like 19 years old, and I'm supposedly 52. Come on. I was at his house when I was little. I got a cyclist hair. Plus, they turn off my electric. I can't cut my hair. Yeah, right? If you're going to make a song, that I'm an old-fashioned baby or whatever, why are you going to lie and say, I'm a 90s baby? Like, when you're like from what, 1967? Or how old is she? I don't know. She's older than I am. How are you going to lie and say you're a 90s baby? Like, are you really on board with that Satanism? Or do you think you were resurrected and fell through a Stargate time portal in the land that time forgot or something? Maybe a little bit of both. Or are you just so dissociated and compartmentalized to a fault that just worships so-called Satan on a whim, on a whimsy? I'm not going to kowtow to your whimsy, Mr. Cramden. What are you doing at my desk? I. How do you like that? It was tied to the butler. Hey, look at this. Mrs. J.J. Marshall, first place dog show. Wow. She may not be attractive, but I'm sure she's a beautiful person. No, for breeding dogs. Oh, Hey, look at this. J.J. Marshall tarpon, caught by J.J. Marshall, 1938, such Florida. When do you ever see something like that? My boss got one just like it on his wall. When was your boss ever in Florida? He wasn't. He killed it in self-defense in the sword.
Huh?
I'm quoting the Jackie Gleason show. Mrs. J.J. Marshall, first place dog show. Well, I'm sure she's a beautiful person. No, for breeding dogs. Oh,
Yeah, do you know which one is which?
mine's no sugar.
Yeah, okay, this is for the this is with more chicken.
Thank you. What's your name?
Santos.
He's a good guy.
Santos?
Santos.
Santos, Machile Edward Lee. Thank you.
How do you act? Oh, you have
Yeah,
a stickers. Good.
I'll give you a dime, okay?
Thank you.
Oh no! All right. When you get you put it in the
Donation?
yeah, put it in that.
I got
All right. Thank you.
Listen,
Well,
listen.
well,
Yesterday, I left from here. You left, and then I left. After you went with him, I don't know where you went. That's why I asked.
I went across the street from Devitt's, and then we went to Walmart. We went to Adams. We went to Beacon Main Street. We went to Poughkeepsie Darkside Records. We went to Poughkeepsie Pet World by Chuck E. Cheese, whatever it's called, to get a snake for his rat.
Yeah. For his rat or a rat for a snake?
Yeah. I take no pleasure in watching that bastard eat, but he gotta eat.
How big is that?
It's pretty fat like this, you know. But the tank is too small. He said he's put him in a bigger tank, but then he put him back in a smaller tank because he didn't do anything. I'm like, yeah, but man, I see him moving around in there. Like, how the hell do I get out of here? I'm like, you'd be better off letting him roam around your house. But then, of course, you'd wake up at night, you know, and he'd be like, Daddy, feed me, and he'd be like, you know.
How big is the mouth?
The jaw comes off. It eats a mouse like that.
Not the mouse, the mouth of the snake.
It's
the same thing you asked me.
It's small.
Why is Janet in the hospital?
No, the mouth of the snake is like 1 inch. It's small.
Oh,
But his jaw comes off, and he
what kind of snake is that?
eating snake.
And it's all the snakes you
A South African, South American, Burmese anaconda eating snake. I don't know what it's called. It's got stripes. It's not poisonous, but it will hug you around the neck if you let it. I don't mess with that snake. It will bite. He's scared of his own snake. He's like, the rat. I'm like, it was Diane's snake. He doesn't want it to die.
Huh?
It was Mabel's snake.
Diane is the girlfriend.
Yeah, well, I'll be honest, there may be a Diane and a Mabel. And that's how that happened. Because I was abused by one of them, and it was not Diane who said. Diane did not live on Spring Street at that time. That was not Diane. So,
No, you don't know what I did yesterday.
Mabel was very nice to me. She said she used to call me sweetheart and tell me she loved me. She was very kind to me.
I don't tell you what I did yesterday.
What'd you do?
You know I have a friend in Rhinebeck, right? The one that has the restaurant, the barbecue.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I told you that. The barbecue guy.
I didn't listen.
Anyway, she calls me. She says, do you want to go to Rhinebeck?
I
I'm
do.
thinking I'm gonna go see my friend.
Is that on 9G?
Oh no, it's on Route 9.
9. Coming off the bridge.
No,
Out of
as soon as
Poughkeepsie.
you enter Rhinebeck. No, 9 is 9. You go straight up. You go the first gas station on the left, and that's next door. Exactly next door to the first gas station on the left.
Wait a
as soon
minute.
as you enter Rhinebeck.
If I'm going up,
North, you go north.
if I'm going up 9, it goes into Poughkeepsie.
It goes, yeah, it passes Poughkeepsie. You go,
Yeah, and then I'm in Hyde Park,
yeah,
and then
you
I
go
see the
after
Hyde
that.
Park Brewery with the guy with the glasses that claimed he was the
keep on going
president.
straight.
All right.
All right, and then
Vanderbilt Mansion on the left.
Yeah, as soon as you get to Rhinebeck. It says Rhinebeck.
Mhm.
On the left, there's a gas station.
How far past the brewing company is it? How far through?
Maybe a few miles.
That's it?
Yeah.
Man, why didn't I want to go up there? ever?
So, anyway, so we got. I thought I was gonna see my friend. We go there. I said, she goes, I'm waiting for you. We go to his parking lot. I go in to hug him. He hasn't seen me a year and a half.
Wait, you go to what?
To Rhinebeck, to my
No,
friend's restaurant.
what did you say?
My friend's restaurant.
Anyway, go on.
So she doesn't come in.
She doesn't come into her own
No,
restaurant?
She doesn't come into the restaurant. She's outside the parking lot and wait for me like this. So why aren't you coming in? Because I know she's gonna feed us, and it's only 12 o'clock or whatever she said. I said, I go like this. He's a friend of mine, 100 years. This guy.
Yeah.
His wife is a friend of mine, 100. The
Dang,
kids,
you're older than me.
his kids are my friend. So we're gonna go see them and go, all right, go hug them and blah blah blah. She goes like this. But make sure you come out quickly. I said, why do you tell one? I have a plan. You're gonna fucking die.
Wait, make sure who comes out quickly?
From the restaurant, she tells me to come out quickly, not to stay there too long.
Oh, she doesn't want you hanging out in there?
No, she
Why?
wasn't because she had the plan.
Her
Now,
plan
listen.
was to see you and not to eat food, apparently.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No.
Uh-oh, my battery's dying.
Listen to
My
me.
phone's
So
dead.
we go over there.
My
He
battery's
says to my friend, he says to me, I should take food for her. I'm thinking, I said, all right, give me a pack. Give me a pack, I told him. So he
pack
gives
of
me
what?
A pack. He makes everything.
pack
He
of
makes chicken.
hyena,
He makes what they call that?
hamster,
No, he makes
salad,
all kinds of meats.
Oh.
So he makes
pastrami,
beef, beef, pastrami, blah, blah, blah.
on rye with mustard.
No. He cuts the slices and he puts them in a box. He goes, where the fuck you going? He says to me. I said, I don't know. She's waiting for me outside.
That's all.
So I take a box, probably 2 pounds or 3 pounds a box. Meat, all meat, chicken, pastrami, brisket, and blah, blah, all kinds of.
Yeah, but pastrami, you know, brisket with pepper on it.
No.
But it's
The
the
brisket is brisket.
the brisket's the back and the pastrami is the front.
Yes.
The shoulder and the butt and
Yes,
the butt. Okay.
yes.
Oh.
So listen, I take the box. She goes, what is that? I said, we're gonna eat that wherever we're going. So she goes, all right.
Did you get any salad to go with it?
No,
wash it
only
down?
meats. She puts only meats because
Yeah.
the salad you can get anywhere. The
Fine,
meats.
fine young
But
cannibals.
the meats are very good, very nice, nicely
I
cooked.
believe you.
So I go like this. So she goes, all right, let me get one. I said, you're Russian. You're never right. She goes, we have to go somewhere.
Russian people have to eat too.
No, she's not Russian. Stephanie's not Russian.
Oh, it was Stephanie.
Yeah, Stephanie was here.
Oh, don't you see enough of her at home?
Yeah. Anyway.
I like
I
this
don't-
guitar
I
sound.
don't
I
know
know
if
you don't
you-
like chorus, but I like this
I
guitar
don't know
sound.
if you know, there's an airport.
Old Rhinebeck. But I just want to ask you this: don't you think that's a good use of the chorus effect
Yes.
on this song? Thank
Yes.
you, because I know you
Very
can't.
good.
You can't stand that pedal I got.
No, I like the pedal.
No, the long one. You said I don't like that one. But because it's a Boss chorus. It's too smushy for you.
Yes, it is.
It is
I don't
smushy.
like
It's not
This
clear.
one is nice.
Maybe that one's a spinning speaker.
Is it?
I don't know. It's very clear. There was a Yamaha amp or something that had 3 tumbling speakers in it. Remember that?
Oh, that was. Oh, you're talking about how long ago?
it must have had like a friction
The
metal plate in
vibrating
it.
speakers you're talking about.
No, the speakers would actually tumble inside. There was 3 spinning speakers like that, and then a regular amp speaker underneath it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's really weird. I never touched one, but I saw videos of it.
Listen. So, she gets out. I get out with the box. She picks up 2 pieces of meat, brisket. She goes, oh, they're very tasty. I said, all right. We're going to bring them home and eat them.
That's slow cooked.
Very slow cooked. It's 7
Is
hours,
it in
8 hours.
Is it in a crock or a pressure?
No. It's in a smoker.
Because every one of
Smoke.
those grains has fat between it. That's
Yeah.
what separates the brisket from
Yeah.
the rest of the cuts.
Yeah, smoke. Applewood smoke.
So then that means the fat takes on the flavors of the
Yeah, of
applewood,
course.
and it soaks into the meat, and it has a fatty texture, fatty taste to it.
That's why it's soft.
That's called dietary fat. It's actually healthy for you, but I don't like killing briskets.
Okay. So we get out of there. I say, where are we going? She goes, I have a plan for us. I didn't say anything. I just sit right next to her like this. You know,
Now, is this the girlfriend with the $180,000 car?
no, this
Oh.
is Stephanie. Stephanie
Oh.
has a Mercedes.
Oh, Stephanie owns the hospital.
No, Stephanie she works for the hospital.
She's the boss.
Well, she's the boss of the people over there, but nobody owns the company owns the hospital. She's an administrator. So, anyway, 5 minutes away was the airport. I said, she drives. She says to me, that's where we're going. I say, all right, is there a show today here? Is there an air show or something? She goes, it's going to be our air show.
It's an old type airport, like
You ever
211
been
airport.
there?
When I was little, there was biplanes and triplanes.
Well, there's all kinds of things over
No,
there.
like
They used to have the show over there.
like 2 wings, 3 wings, like old planes, like really old.
Well, they have
Like they drop firecrackers from it.
They show a lot of old planes, younger planes, whatever.
Yeah, the guy stands on the wing and doesn't get
No, I
hurt.
don't think so. Anyway,
Yeah, they did. He stood on the wing.
we didn't go for that. So there was no show, nothing. I see a freaking behind the fucking hangar. I see a chopper. Pop, 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 pop. She goes, that's exactly where we're going.
Was it a small one?
6-seater.
A 6-seater. That's not a small one.
Well, it's not a. It's not
A Bell 22 has the tall top on it. That's the kind Ryan
That's a Bell
flies.
22. It's a different one.
That's a trainer copter. It's
Now
small.
listen to
That's
this.
probably 2-seater, probably.
We parked the car. I said, where are we going? She goes to me, we're going home.
In a helicopter?
Listen. I go like, home? We just came back. Friday we came, I told her. Friday we got back here. So she looks at me. She goes, yeah, but you forgot Sweetheart. Sweetheart stayed back.
Oh, that cat.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
We fly over there, everybody's
That
surprised.
rat cat that makes that noise. He looked like King Tut's mummy cat come back to
That's
life.
the one. We went
He's like,
We went home. Everybody's shocked because nobody expected this.
You flew with a helicopter
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
house
yeah.
to pick it because you forgot the cat.
No, we didn't forget her. We left her, but she couldn't live
She
without
couldn't
the
live
cat.
without her cat.
So we went over there. We stayed there a few hours. Then we got back to
The
Rhinebeck.
shaven cat and his enchanted canoe.
We went back to Rhinebeck. Listen to this.
Yeah.
And then we took the car. Then I had to come back here at 8 exactly. I was here 8 exactly, 8:25, 8:30. Because, you have to have different kind of IFRs.
So that
inside.
helicopter must have been leaning like this.
No,
Must have been
it
flying
wasn't-
fast.
It was a good helicopter.
He went.
but
No, I mean he must have flew fast.
a lot of noise, of course, annoyance. Annoyance.
So you have to wear headphones,
Well, she put the.
but you could talk to each other in it.
Yes, you can talk to it, but you can talk to each other. You can talk.
So you
to
could be
the
like,
pilot.
"Why are you yelling it? You can hear me? Yeah."
It was good. We picked up the Sweetheart. We stayed at the house for a few hours. The guy says, he told her with his finger, he goes, the pilot, 5 hours is the max.
Oh, because you had to pay for the ride, and then there's a certain layover time. Now, did you eat 11 different kinds of cheeses whilst you were there?
No, not cheeses because we made it. It was in the afternoon.
You'd already done the cheeses.
And then we left. We came
I
back.
bet that cat was glad to see you.
No.
Why? Oh, he was freaked by the helicopter.
I don't know if she was free because the whole ride back.
Did you have to hypnotize him in order to get on
No,
the
no,
helicopter?
the whole ride back. She was looking at me like.
Yeah, but what about the helicopter ride back?
First of all, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
That's a
The
helicopter.
cat was like, "What? Did you put
Whoa.
headphones on the cat? Like,
No.
Did they
no,
have any little
no,
headphones?
No headphones for the cat, and she's holding the Sweetheart like. That was. I said to myself, I wish Mikey was.
Was
here.
that cat talking?
No, the cat was very annoyed. The cat was very fucking
It's like,
annoyed. And plus, the cats feel that you're going high and blah blah blah.
oh, man. Oh, his equilibrium was going off.
Completely.
His artificial horizon, his altimeter.
The animal
Oh,
is looking
boy.
like this.
Yeah.
Like
What in Greenhaven? Yeah. Oh my.
she's used to the
Galapagos.
car now. She sits in a basket, and the car is one thing. Now the other thing was a show. So we come back to it. I said, now we have to go get more brisket. So we went back to his
Did you
place.
give the cat some brisket, or
Of course.
is it a
of course, of course.
vegetarian cat?
No, no.
It looks like a
Do you
vegetarian
know
cat.
how small the cat is?
Looks
Not
like a
the-
Venus flycat.
She eats that small of a wet food and 9 or 10 nuggets.
Like a sea monkey.
That's it. That's all day. That is for whole day. So
I heard that cat in the background on the
I
phone.
gave her a little bit. I gave her a little bit of brisket.
It was like,
You know who was excited with the brisket? The pilot. We left it with him.
oh, was he? Did he make a sandwich or anything, or just
I don't know what he made. There was no bread.
He
There's
just-
only different kinds of
he's
meat.
just a carnivore,
Pastrami.
straight up chowing
Pastrami,
down,
yeah.
hanging out of his teeth,
It was
blood
a
dripping
box.
down
It
his
was
chin.
a box like that.
Oh,
It has brisket. It has pastrami. It has chicken, and some other kind of meat.
I'm a McDonald's. So, when the cat got into the car, it must have been relieved.
She didn't make it too long because from the airport we had to make it 10 minutes back to the.
It didn't like the car either.
No, the car she likes. She doesn't mind the car, but the other place she was looking the whole time like.
Now, who's the one? Oh, your wife Olga has the $108,000 car.
Well, this car is 180,000.
That's what I said. Now, have I ever been in a $180,000 car in my
One
life?
time,
Was I asleep? That white car was not $180,000.
not the white car.
Maybe those two girls in the back
The
were
black.
$180,000.
No,
but
no.
The car wasn't.
You haven't been to the black car when we went to Massachusetts?
I think
You
those
were
girls
with
were
me.
worth $180 million apiece.
You weren't there with the. You weren't. I thought you were with me when we picked up the engine.
Oh, that car.
Yes.
Was
you
it?
weren't with me?
That was an SUV, like a
Yes.
John Mayer car.
No.
A
it was
minivan.
Mercedes.
It was a
No.
soccer dad car.
No.
That was a Mercedes.
Yep.
But it looked like John Mayer's car.
No, it's a huge Mercedes GLS.
Oh. It had a slide door on the side, didn't it?
No.
You're talking about when we went to Middletown with Eddie?
No, that was a different car.
Oh, because when we went to Middletown with Eddie, he's like, "I'll be right here, Daddy. We'll wait for you." Remember that?
Actually, we have to go see him. I forgot about him, and I don't feel right.
You said you'd tell me where he was. Now it's up past the guy with the rifle, the
You take
Forge Hill Hospital, whatever it's called.
the road that goes to
90.
90. You take that one. You go. You make a right and then a right again.
Right after the first right, and then the next right after.
No. You have to drive quite a few miles.
How many past the hospital?
What hospital?
The one you were where Mr. Bill was.
That is the veterans.
Yeah, how far
That
past
is the
that?
veterans. Maybe a few miles. Maybe.
Castle Point. So what road are you turning right on? You know the name of it?
I don't remember the name.
Is it where the state troopers barrack is?
I think you passed it.
At the state troopers on your right when you turn right, then the state trooper is right down there in the ditch on the right. Because that goes out to 9. It goes out toward 9.
I can't remember.
I forget the name of the road though. So you go past that place that sells the Russian nesting dolls or the baskets or whatever. The big pink barn on your left. You go
You
past
go on
that.
90. You pass Mr. Bill's place. You pass that,
Yeah,
and then
I'm past that.
you
right.
make a right, and you make a right on 90, and then you make another right, and it's on the right.
No, you mean a
side.
right off of 90.
Right off of 90, and then
Onto.
that's what I don't remember the name of the street.
Oh, all right. I hope I don't get lost. I'm on a bicycle.
And then you make another right, and the hospital is long, and there's a parking in
Do you
front.
know the name of it?
Yeah, the rehabilitation center is called.
Rehabilitation. All right.
I'll find it.
Maybe we could ride together because I really want to see him too.
He'll recognize you right away.
Do you know what? If
When I said your name to him,
he could eat P&G's chili. He doesn't have to chew that much. We could get
the girl told me only applesauce.
We could get him a to-go of P&G's chili. And we could break the bread up real small for him, feed him.
You think so?
I think he would. Yeah, I think he would like it.
He likes the chili?
He likes that chili a lot. If it's the same Eddie, if it's not Eddie's father or doppelganger or triplet, it's his favorite food. That looked like, what are we dealing with there? Quadruplets? I asked him one day if he had a twin.
I asked the lady, I said, what
He
does
said
he
yes.
eat? Mainly applesauce or any kind of cream. And he said something about what they call the thing that they have in Janet's Diner, rice pudding.
Janet's Diner. You talking about Airport Diner?
Yeah.
Rice pudding. Yeah, they do have rice
Yeah,
pudding.
right. That's what the lady said to me. He cannot eat anything that he has to chew. I said, do you do? I tried to do speech therapy with him so he can talk. I said he used to talk quite a bit.
Is it the same Eddie?
He was not. Yeah, he was not very talkative man. I told him, but he used to talk and say everybody's name. He knew who everybody was and blah blah.
Maybe when he sees me, he'll go into Total
When he heard your
Recall.
name, I said, "You want to go, Mikey?" And the girl was there looking at me. The young girl was there. She goes, "Do you want to go with Mikey the New Vault?" Something triggered in his brain.
Maybe when he sees me, he'll light up
Because
like a Christmas
a
Roman candle. Roman Christmas.
Tim said that he has dementia.
Well, Tim has dementia.
So he recognizes another patient.
How do you keep that thing in your ear the whole time? Don't you start to feel like a cyborg or something?
No, it's very good. Plus, it's a whole day. You charge it, a whole day you can talk.
Yeah, but how do you know it's not like cooking that side of your brain or something? Is it radioactive?
Everybody says nonsense like that.
Well, I mean, I can't, like, if I put a pencil behind my ear, I get a pimple.
The funniest thing is when I said to him, and the girl was sitting next to me, I said, "Do you want to go with Mikey to Newport?"
Man, we should go get him a to-go of P&G's chili and bring it to him and be like, look what we got.
Yeah, you think he's going to be able to eat it? Because they go to applesauce.
Yeah, but it's nothing to chew.
Applesauce.
Unless he's going completely vegetarian.
Not vegetarian. I don't think he's vegetarian.
Because there's not much to chew in that.
No?
It's beans and chili. It's chili.
You have to chew the beans, don't you?
Yeah, I guess you'd have quite a bowel movement if you didn't. Be kind of horizontal bowel movement.
Yeah, you about to Mikey. I go like this. The girl is looking at me like, is this guy crazy? And he goes like this. Yeah, you have to see the look.
Yeah, I want to go see him, man. I want to go see
He
him.
is like fucking like this, like a stick.
I know, I saw.
You know how the kids draw stick figures?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen kids drawing stick figures?
You showed me the picture of him.
Okay.
His legs look like
I
legs
know,
look like my
I know,
wrists.
but this is worse than that.
No, maybe not my wrists. Yeah, his ankles might look like that.
Worse than that. The
Wow.
kids draw stick figures. They put a line and then 2 hands and 2 feet, stick figures.
Yeah.
Exactly, that's how he looks.
Wow. That sucks.
And here, there's nothing, no meat left here.
No, you know what we could do?
What?
We could stop and get like a little bullet thing, and we could put the chili in the bullet and be like, zzz, 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 and then he can have it. But we'll make sure he sees it first with the peppers and everything in there, and they'll be like, we'll just go mix it up for you there, Uncle Eddie. We'll put it in there and be like, woo,
Oh, you mean to make it like
pate. Oh, I mean,
make
puree.
it like a cream.
Puree, yeah.
Yeah.
But make sure he looks at it first. He'll probably be like, no, look at that, give me like that. He'll probably want it, but he'll end up with horizontal diarrhea if he can't chew the beans. Yeah, we should do that for him. That's his favorite food in the whole world.
PNG.
P&G chili. Yep. And it comes with bread with very nice creamery butter. I mean, that butter is so good that they put it on there. You can just break off little pieces.
How much is that?
They raised the price to $6.50, but he likes it with sour cream and cheese on it. So that's add $2. I don't know why. So that'll be when I say 650, 750, 850, it'll be 850
That's all right.
for a healthy bowl with cheese, chili, cheese, sour cream, chili, and a
meat.
roll with big amount of creamery butter on it,
What's the meat?
whipped butter, whatever.
All
No, the
that
meat's
you-
in it. The meat's
Yeah,
in
that's
it.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I don't think
you
he's
mean the
gonna-
animal? Yeah, it's in there.
Is he gonna be able to eat the meat? I doubt it.
No, he would be. Why, you think it would upset his stomach?
No, he can't chew.
It's all ground up. It's ground beef. It's ground up. We could sit there and smash it with a fork. He probably will stop us. He'll be like, no. He probably he'll want to eat it, man. I'm telling you, it's his favorite. P&G's chili.
All right.
It might bring him back to life. He'll go into total remode.
Reset.
Yeah, he'll re-up.
He might want to leave.
Mm-hmm. He might want to get on his
The
bike and
lady
ride.
said to me they found him on the side of the road on the trench.
I saw the picture. I didn't like that picture. It was a digital death mask picture. I don't like that picture. It looked like his brother, though. It didn't look like him, or unless he lost that much weight after the picture.
We haven't seen him in 5 months. Remember when we were looking for him?
It hasn't been 5 months. There was twins in Newburgh, because one of them was bigger and one of them was skinnier. Maybe there was triplets in Newburgh. Maybe there is quadruplets. Uh-oh, my battery's dying. I need to plug into something.
Hold on. When did you tell me?
Because we were doing the show. Thanks for watching.